be imprisoned again.
I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
Jedi. Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
That looks pretty cool. It looks the same, but it looks pretty cool.
After all we've done,
No way.
Empire's only grown stronger.
That's sick. Who's that?
Thanks, Bode. Part of the job, Custis.
Oh, that's sick.
The Jedi is a threat.
Not now that we have this.
That's so sick.
As long as we fight.
That's so sick. You got the Kylo Ren. It's got the Kylo Ren lightsaber joint. March 17th, 2023. Very interesting. Yo, that looks cool, man. That looks really cool. I mean, obviously, it's going to be just like the last one. It's just going to be a linear experience that they, like, linear experience with a linear story. Like, that they just put you on this roller coaster and you're just along for the ride. Yeah, this looks interesting, man. So he just pulls up to this place, and I assume he's just letting this guy out who probably is like a Sith. That's wow. He's like in a Bacta tank. And he just lets this guy out. Okay. Who is that? It had some, yeah, who is this? So this is like he has like a yellow lightsaber. It means he's like a sentinel or something. He still's got his droid or whatever. BB. And that's his old master. I forgot her name. I'm about to look it up now. It all plays a big part. Deborah Wilson, yeah, as Seer. She's like cut her hair. She's like a monk working at some kind of. This looks like some kind of Jedi archive. She has some kind of wall of books here, so this is her. Maybe this is her spot. And then it just shows you some of the gameplay and like the new force powers that you get to use. Okay, so now you get like some kind of like transportation so you can mount this. I don't know what kind of creature this is. Okay, and then you can glide in. Check this spot out. See, you can glide in here. Kind of like a little open world experience from a high, like a high point. You get to glide in on this pterodactyl looking giant bird. That's pretty cool. The water looks good. Very interesting setting here, this planet. And this, yeah, this is some kind of like bounty hunter. I would assume. Is he a Mandalorian? Oh, that's interesting. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? He's probably like the underlings of that guy he just um released from the back to tank. Interesting. Dude, his faceplate is dope. And he has the jetpack. And I think that it looks like he's got one too. Yeah, he's got the jetpack here. I think that's a jetpack. He's got the staff. Okay, so this is the combat. I guess this is the updated combat system. Ooh, that was sick. And he ignited the second blade. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And this is the I forgot like what they call it. I used to know the name. I used to know the name of this species, but that's the species that was that grabbed Luke on the planet Hoth. And then Han Solo has to go out there to go find him. But he gets grabbed up by this thing and dragged to its cave, and it's about to eat. He wakes up. He's upside down. His feet are frozen to the ceiling. I'm pretty sure this is how it goes. And his lightsaber is across the room, so he like comes to conscience to like realize that like he's probably been sitting there for a while upside down in this cave of this beast. He just sees it just chilling, and he has to like use the force and this terrible position that he's in right now, upside down, blood rushing to his freaking head, like it's all this stuff, and he uses the force to grab the lightsaber to cut his feet out of the ice, falls down to the ground, or he grabs the lightsaber, cuts this thing's arm off. I'm pretty sure, and it screams, goes, "Roar!" And then he cuts his freaking feet out of the ice, and he just runs off. It's insane. Cal Kestis just gets grabbed by this thing. That's insane. So you got the scout troopers here. This looks like some kind of Death Star facility, or like Empire or Imperial facility, because obviously the architecture's got the TIE fighters here. That's cool, man. Okay, we're on some kind of planet that looks like it's like a bunch of open space. If you fall out, you'll probably die. Very interesting. Got these platforms here. This robot, he just cuts the legs off. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so who's this guy? Who's this guy? Is he part of the rebellion here? So he just like appears in your combat. Is he rolling with you as like a companion here? Can you finally get that set up? Because he just rolls in with this attack, and that looked like it was normal gameplay, but it probably wasn't. This beast, I don't even know the name of it, but that's cool that it's in it. I'm sure it has its own lore. All these people and creatures and objects has like so much lore to it. It's very interesting. This whole series. Okay, so it's like there's a new force ability where you could like slow down time and then still grab you and like toss you somewhere. Okay, and so instead of just he uses his lightsaber to go down here. To like go down the wall. Instead of like falling to his death or trying to find some way to like keep like platforms or some other way to like traverse, down to this level here, he just uses the lightsaber. Very interesting. See, this is the Kylo Ren joint. This is the Kylo Ren lightsaber. That is so sick. Man, that's so cool. And this planet's dope. This is like, this looks like an old separatist. I keep doing it right at that moment. This looks like one of the old separatists. It actually really does. It looks like one of those separatist um ships that they had. It was literally, it almost looked like small Death Stars, like a ball, just huge though. Had a bunch of these droids and everything, and these separatist uh armies. They like made these droids, and they used those as like the droid armies, like um what do they call it? Like the invasion vessel, or the vessel that goes in to drop everybody, all their little tanks and stuff off. These are, because these are droids. Got some droids on here. All right, well, that's cool, man. I'm looking forward to checking this game out. It's very interesting. EA Star Wars, man. EA is very questionable on their like their, I guess, treatment to the community, or to their gaming community, but I think they're doing something with this Jedi Survivor. Definitely something we are gonna pick up and we're gonna try out. I might even, if they drop it for PC, I might get it for PC, and then we can get like some really good frame rate, and I think it'll be a good time, and we'll stream that. So definitely tap in with that. That's gonna be sick.